A long time ago, almost 40 years it is now, I hired a man to do my worrying for me. When I think of the future, I think of the men and machines and friends and ideas and philosophy and spirit.
Well, we're probably going to start about a minute late, but that's because I want to make sure First Again gets in here. This is going to be a special podcast. This one's going to be more towards informing the new Steamian about how to trade, what to trade, and things like that. So get yourselves prepared for that. Except you, 2121, you're going to be talking about tokens specifically.
Very good.
Ooh, I want to hear that part. I just earned my first trail token.
Awesome, Richard. Awesome, man. We miss you over there, dude. Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, I'm gonna be coming back. I'm sorry I haven't been over there. I'm definitely planning on getting back to curating. I haven't been able to do near as much as I wanted to on Steemit, but I'm starting to have a little more time, and I'm starting to create a way to have more time on there. So I'll be back. I'll get to posting some curating some good posts on there before too long.
Very good, man. Very good.
Thanks for being patient with me. I do think Steam Trail is awesome, and I definitely want to still be a part of it.
Yeah, man. It's good times over there, man. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've noticed y'all have been busy. I've been meaning to get back over there, but honestly, I just haven't been able to read as many posts as I'd like and get down to those posts that really need the Steam Trail. But now that I have more time to do it, I'm going to be definitely doing that because I think that's really important.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I've noticed is common, since I've been on the platform is, activity, whether it be curating or discussions or, whatever the environment is, there's usually some good results that come out of it, right? So that's always been a thing with Steam Trail is just the active participation, not just in curating, but a lot in the discussion as well, because there's a lot of knowledge, everyone has out there to share. So it's good stuff.
All right, kids, we're going to get ready to start. First Taken will join when First Taken joins, of course.
I'm here.
So, oh, shit, I didn't even see you. Sorry about that. All right.
Wonder Bean, she's on top of me.
With that being said, welcome to the Underground Steam Empire podcast radio show. I am your host, Sir Lunch.
And I'm Beans. Welcome, everybody.
And we have a wonderful special podcast lined up today that is going to be talking about cryptocurrency.
Yes, we're very excited. As you could tell from my sort of intro to the podcast, we're kind of we already know a little bit about trading. Right, Solange?
No, I know shit about trading. I know nothing. But the people who
I know
it's
trading, like picking the fast lane. That's all I know.
The video was ridiculous, yo. It was terrible. I mean, no, it was good, not terrible. But special guest we have First Again, Inertia, Instructor 2121, who's going to be talking to us about tokens, Richard Krill, Sea Blue, oh, the DJ Sensei TK. What's up, son? Apple Crisp is probably going to chime in from time to time because very knowledgeable. And with that being said, First Stickin', we're going to start with you, and then we'll just go down the list. Inertia, Instructor, Richard Krill. What do you think is the best coin right now, aside from Bitcoin?
Aside from Steam.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, you have to say besides Steam.
Fine.
I thought
from
everyone
Steam.
would just say Steam.
All right, so I'll go ahead first.
Well, it is the best token, technologically advanced, super. It's a super coin compared to everything else. It's like go-karts. Well, we are in this I don't know, ISS space station, while everybody else is driving cars with, I don't know, I don't know how to explain it to the layman terms here, but if you are interested in buying into technology that isn't just a rip-off of somebody else's technology, you go with Steam. Everything else is
But first again, can I use Bitcoin at the grocery store?
Yeah, you can if you fill up a Bitcoin debit card and go to the grocery store.
Okay, so for those of us who don't know where to get a debit card from Bitcoin, where do we get that?
You can go to mastercard.steamspeak.com and sign up for one. Costs $5 for a plastic card, and they'll send it right to your house.
And then what are the rates like? I mean, is it more expensive than using an ordinary debit card?
Actually, it's almost free.
Is it like a welfare card? Like, sorry, go ahead.
Well, I have no idea what a welfare card is, but compared to my other cards, the MasterCard is I don't pay a fee at the ATM machine, so when I take out cash, it's free.
Now, when you say MasterCard,
who puts the Bitcoin on your card?
Well, I sell my Bitcoin to the card.
Wait. How do you sell your Bitcoin to the card, though?
Through something called changer.com that is utilized in the background. I don't really do anything but to log into my card wallet and say I want to deposit some money to it. It asks me how much money I want to send, and I say $1,000, and then it asks me how do you want to deposit, and I choose Bitcoin since it has 0 fees, and then it tells me how much Bitcoin I need to send it to make $1,000 on my card. It also work in reverse. So if I usually pump up my cards when Bitcoin is sky high. And
well, hold on, don't get into that yet. Don't get into what the sky high is yet. Inertia, are you there?
Yeah, yo.
What's up, Inertia? You tricked me because you talked on your mobile. All right, what do you think is the best coin and why?
Oh, I can't say Steam and I can't say Bitcoin. So Golos, because Golos.
Is Golos made in Mexico?
Maybe sometimes.
For those of us who don't know Golos, what is Golos?
It's the Russian fork of Steam.
So you're telling me that a Russian currency is made in Mexico?
Yeah, I mean, if the witness is in Mexico, then sure.
Sometimes.
Interesting. Instructor 2121, how about you, sir?
I'm gonna go along with what Inertia says, Golos, and the reason
cheating.
why.
That's cheating.
Well,
21.
What about your coin?
Yeah, I was expecting you to say Steam Troll coin. Come on.
Well, of course, but we're talking
about.
about.
Even stand behind your own coin.
I'm not gonna pump my own coin. I let the people in the community do that for me. So
you can stroke your own meat here. It's fine. We don't care. Circle jerk all you want. It's fine.
But I would have to say I'm with Inertia on Golos just because, it has the possibilities that Steam has, and it's it's a whole different demographic. Yeah, we do have a Russian community on Steam, but I see a lot of growth potential. There's a lot of people there. So, and right now the pricing is, it's extremely cheap, and you have to put it in perspective. Where would you be now if you came on board back in April or May and had the same opportunities with Steam, right? And not knowing what you know now, but in essence, you do know with Golo. So that's pretty exciting, but we don't know where it's going to go.
Well, what does Golo stand for exactly?
It's Russian for voice. Isn't that correct, Inertia?
Yeah, that's correct.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah,
Thank you for
It
that.
was short for get out as fast as you can.
Well, I just posted my first Golos post today, so let's see if I can make like max $20.
Nice. I like that. All right, Richard Krill, you're up, sir. Best coin and why?
Well, first of all, I definitely agree with First. And the only coins I recommend buying are Steam or Bitcoin.
All right, guys,
but-
hold on. Can I say that when I said you can circle jerk each other, I didn't mean it too literally. So let's diversify.
Does anybody here know about Monero?
Hey,
Oh
fuck
man,
Monero.
you're beating me to it. I'm gonna tell you my coins, but I've also got to tell you the truth. I also agree with earning.
Well, hold on.
Like making a
We
post
tell
on
the
Go.
truth around here.
Fucking A, I know.
Here,
That's why
tell
I'm
it,
here.
Brendan. Sorry, tell it.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I also own. I'm just not saying that you should buy it because it's pretty much speculation. Because pretty much all altcoins are pretty much unproven. We'll just have to see. But I own Monero and Dash, both because of their anonymity and the people behind them.
For those of us who don't know what anonymity means, can you explain that?
Well, just like Monero has the Ring CT. And now just recently they had a bit of a pump, but it came back down too. But from making all transactions confidential.
Private transactions. That's a beautiful thing. We'll get into that later.
Anonymity. Okay, but so which coins then have anonymity? Have what was the
Well,
word?
wait, we forgot C Blue though, and Sensei TK.
Well, just real quick, the main ones that I know of are Zcash besides Monero and Dash, and then there's also one called Shadow Coin. But there's several of them that are trying to go for that because to me that seems an important aspect of crypto. I mean, that's the whole reason to have encryption is to be able to not have everything you do be seen and controlled by the central bank, the government.
Let me ask this, C Blue. Would you buy into a coin or invest into a coin that was called Shadow Coin?
I probably not, actually. I find it a little bit sort of comical. But so is it my turn for coins?
Oh, it's your turn.
Righto. Well, I have some logic here. To me, functionality is the measure of value of the coin. So, I can't say Bitcoin, but I think that anything that has a distinct niche that gives it.
For those of us who don't know what niche means, what's niche mean?
You got me on that. Half the words I use, I don't know what they mean. I could never give you the definition. But apparently I use them appropriately most times. So if a coin has the niche features that serve the need of the user, I think that's if you're using Monero, obviously you like anonymity. That is the hiding of your identity. You don't want your identity revealed. So I like Dash for governance because they have a governance structure which allows them to make changes to the way the coin works, which is interesting that they have that because Bitcoin's suffering from the problem of the developers all arguing about block sizes at the moment. And it's been said that Dash has that advantage of governance. So Steam I like because of the ability to introduce people to the realm of cryptocurrency just by coming in and posting blogs. They can get some cryptocurrency in their pocket, and then it gives them the drive and the desire to go find out more. Well, what do I do with these tokens now that I've got them? So if I was to say for me trading, which is what I do, most of the time I think about how am I going to make money out of these coins. I like Monero.
Monero guy. I like that. First Monero choice here, huh?
I like Monero, but I had no idea it was because of anonymity.
Nice. Now we got our last person up, Sensei TK. Now you get a very special question because I know that you always get the inside scoops on these things. So Sensei, what did you have for breakfast?
That is a really good question.
He's thinking.
Hello.
Yes, Sensei.
Hello. Contact.
Oh man, So we're here talking about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, and everyone just went down the line and told us what their favorite crypto was. Now it's up to you. Your question is, what did you have for breakfast?
It's not even breakfast yet. It's like 5 a.m.
Okay, so what do you plan on having for breakfast, sir?
Sleep.
That's great. See, that's the best coin right there, guys. Sleep. All right, moving back up to first again. So, what's the point of trading anyway? First again, let's say I make $20 on a post, and then I decide I want to trade. Why do I want to trade anyway?
Nah, don't trade. Just accumulate, save.
Hold. So then you're just buying coins and leaving them there until when? When do you actually start using it as money?
Well, trading with small amounts like $20. I don't know. That's I don't know. I mean, it is. You should at least have a $5,000 trading account, like minimum, when you start trading, and diversify that into, because trading is a job. It is something that you need to stay focused on. And if all you put into it is $20, chances are that you won't feel it so much. You won't be so concentrated on the job that you will fail at it.
So, are you
Okay,
telling
so
us
I think that's directed at you, Solange. You got
Yeah.
it.
I think he sneak dissed me on this one. So basically, you're saying go get $5,000, and that's how you're going to get into trading. So what about the people who signed up for Steam and got like $3 to $6 and thought we were going to be traders? Is that just not working for us now?
Well, they can keep accumulating and just go to onebroker.uk and watch the market. You can always trade with a small amount just to get into it, etc. And when you feel like you got the hang of it, then for by all means, there is a lot of good money to be made trading, but you need to have money to make money trading. So, of course, you can become a millionaire from $20.
There you guys go. You can be millionaire $20. First Akin just said it. You guys just have to work hard. So work hard.
If you win like 95% of your trades.
Yeah. I started with 20 euros, 20 euros Bitcoin, and it turned to 50 euros. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what happened then. I managed to get a lot more Bitcoin.
But yeah, First Akin's saying that the more risk capital you have, the easier it is to trade.
Wait. Sensei TK.
Yo.
You're only allowed to give advice about cereal choices right now. Inertia, how do you feel, and why do you even trade?
I had a fried egg sandwich.
Thank you.
Thank
2121. How do you feel about trading?
Most of the time, I really stopped day trading crypto back in.
Do you night trade?
Yeah, night trade too. Is there a difference? So, anyways, I would.
Well, I would think there's a difference because it's nighttime.
Well, I never know that, so that's the point I was making. Yeah, so I quit basically day trading, night trading, back in May or June, and basically for profit and stuff. And, First is right. In order to minimize your I guess I can put it this, your risk. You need to have a nice bit of working capital. That way, your gains, they don't have to go into the 5, 7, 10%, which open you up for even bigger risk if you're waiting for that increase, right? So if you can gain, a certain amount of points off a larger investment.
I thought we were talking about cryptocurrency. Where do these points come in?
We're talking about trading, right?
Trading cryptocurrency, right?
Correct.
You need them guide. What are the points?
All right, so let me clarify. I'm not trading cryptocurrencies. That is I don't like to lose money, so trading cryptocurrencies is not something that I really do. I trade legacy market, S&P 500, UK have 100 index, Forex, like British pound, USD. Yeah, I buy and sell people. I buy and sell people all over the world. You know, human trafficking has never been better, man.
Okay,
All
brilliant.
right, 2121. What do you have to say about human trafficking and the cryptocurrency world?
Yeah, I have to go with I don't know about the human trafficking, so that's a curveball there. But yeah, I don't trade for profit as much anymore. I basically do it to move in and out of different cryptos to do to accumulate more of one or the other. So not really trading to cash out for fiat.
Well, how many people do you think I can buy with a Bitcoin?
Oh, not much. Starting price for a human nowadays is about $150,000.
Oh my God! Forget that. It's a waste of money. Richard,
Yeah, I would ask.
But it is, you know, they don't call it slavery or anything like that. They call it they call it human capital, and every big corporation has a human resources division. So it's all nice. It's all nice and neat and white and in the open now.
well, they should call it robbery because that's paying way too much for a person. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah,
There's
so Sir Lunch, Bean should ask you about the Bitcoin price and let's see what do you think you're worth? If Beans was offering Bitcoin, what would you be worth to her?
Very good question.
But let's see here. Let's see. So Bitcoin is like a priced at like $700. I'm clearly worth a 15th of a Bitcoin. So do the math on that. That's my price, a 15th of a Bitcoin. With some Steam on the side too, because I like Steam. Richard Krill, how much are you worth on the market?
My time is much more valuable to me than most people are willing to pay me. That's why I trade to make money, of course, just to be able to make money from my computer so I can do other shit I want to do, like travel.
So you sound like you're down on your luck. Would you be willing to trade humans to make a little bit of profit?
Pizzagate?
Come on.
Headhunting is fun.
Hey, you said it, Richard Krill, not me. And talking about food, Sensei, what are you gonna have for lunch today?
I don't know. Probably some tequila.
And what do you think about, hold on, I skipped someone. Sea Blue, it's your turn.
Yes, sir. Ask away. Give me a question. What am I saying?
My question to you is, can I trade whales for dolphins?
Can you trade will? This is a hard question.
Yeah, like what if you have a
Slightly.
dolphin, but you want to be a whale, or you want just to have what a whale has?
No. More or less like I have this whale over here that I don't like, and then there's this dolphin over here that I don't like. Is there a market for me to trade these two douchebags on?
Yeah, the black market.
Are we talking about
The
Silk
black
Road?
market. How do we get to the black market?
Well, first you need to headhunt both of them. Then you bring them to the black market.
Are there
for an
black
auction.
people at the black market?
All kinds of people. A lot of Asian people actually on the black market.
Ooh, there must be
or
bad
not.
traffic. I don't know if I want to go there now with all that traffic. I
Do
don't
they
know.
cost as much as most humans?
No, they are the one. They are actually not the ones that are for sale. They are more like the biggest traders.
I have a question. 2121, would you hire some human slaves to work as curators for your guild?
Not slaves, human resources. Human resources.
I'm sorry. Would
Human
you
capital.
hire human capital resources to hire for curators for your guild instructor?
Depends on the HR regulations. Like, what if I want them to wear a maid outfit?
That's sexual harassment. You're fired, Sensei. Instructor, what about you?
Hire them for curation. That's interesting, man. I've actually thought about that. No, I'm just kidding. I have not. So, I don't think we hire anybody for curation, right? I don't. That's a good question.
So you pretty much discriminate against anyone that comes from the black market, even if they're Asian or black, is what you're saying?
Free will, man. Free will. they're there on their free will. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, no, you can't discriminate against black or Asians. You can discriminate about anybody else, but not black or Asian.
I don't second that. They're just as much as a cryptocurrency as anyone else. Now,
What about Dogecoin?
oh my God, why did you? All right, first again. All
What
right,
about
this covers.
Dogecoin?
What is it? Why did it? Why did
All right,
everybody want Dogecoin?
So Dogecoin was created by this Australian comedian named Jackson Parker or something like that. He basically took Litecoin and changed the wallet font into Comic Sans, called it Dogecoin, and released it to the market as a joke. It's Litecoin with unlimited amount of tokens in the future. It just spits out billions after billions of coins, and it really became popular because it was so stupid that everybody had to have a piece of it.
So what you're
That
telling me?
sounds brilliant.
Wait,
just keeps
so-
spitting out coins. Like that sounds like something I should buy.
That's terrible.
Yeah, you should go balls deep in that one, Vince.
It's about as valuable as an arcade token.
Whoa, some of us like to
Wow.
play arcade. Come on now. And
Except there's no arcade. There's no Doge arcade.
Well, maybe we can build the arcade.
with all those Dodge coins,
No, just loads of the dogs.
can we call them Dodge coins? Because Doge just sounds.
I've been calling them doggy coins since day
Yeah,
one.
they got a dog on the front of them.
Yeah,
we should call them doggy treats.
I thought I did call it Dogecoin. What did I call it?
I think the interesting ones are the Trump coin and the Putin coin. I hear I saw the Putin coin actually went up by some incredible percentage, like 1,500% rise.
Wait, you're telling me that presidents can have their own goddamn coin? I mean, we should put it the right name: user issued asset. All right, dum dums.
Maybe it's a smart coin.
All right, well, what's a smart coin then?
It's another type of asset on BitShares.
Instructor
man,
21.
If
What's
the
a
doggy
smart coin?
if the doggy can do it, anybody can do it, right? So that should give everybody a hope for their own personal token out there or user issued asset.
Exactly.
That's a big concept, isn't it? Imagine if, Sir Lunch had his own coin. He could just
Guys, no.
Yeah.
Fuck Sir Lunch. The Votu coin.
vote to, yes.
Wait,
that's
didn't
the
you
other-
guys? Hold on. Didn't you guys just sit here and say how shitty Dogecoin was, and now you're saying it's like a beacon of inspiration for shitty coins? Like, what are you guys doing here?
Make this
That's
shitty
what it
coin
was.
better.
I mean, there's thousands now, isn't there?
Well, it also sparked the they can do it and I can do it attitude. So because of Dogecoin, over 5,000 coins were made by other cloners and got on the market, took the bitcoins from the people, and then got delisted. Months after months after month of just pure garbage released on the market. And that is still the most of the market. If you look at anything else but Steam, they are all there with 15-second block time, 60-second block time. And that is the speed it will take you. Can you imagine blogging on Steemit and having to sit and wait 15 seconds, or in Dogecoin world, 60 seconds, a whole minute from you click that post button until maybe it is included in the next transaction.
Well, that sounds like bullshit. But Nersha, I think you had something to say.
Oh, like turtles.
God
I
damn it, you
love
too.
turtles.
I was
That
at
is-
the pond the other day, and I was talking to this turtle, and I was just like, "Hey, turtle, I'm going to do this podcast. What do you think?" And he, turtles, man.
And then he stood us up.
He did. Sea Blue, I heard your voice in there. What's going on, brother?
Well, to Firstican's point about the transaction times, I got on Akasha. I'm going to butcher that name, I know, because I'm Australian and that's what we do. But it
Speak
was
for yourself.
But it is the pre-alpha, I think, of an Ethereum-based
Whoa. What's
social
Ethereum? What's Ethereum?
Ethereum or Ether or the
Ether. I know that. That's the song that Nas did to Jay-Z, but Jay-Z still won the rap battle, right?
Yeah, I love that song.
Ether, right? I know everyone loves that song. We should play that. Oh, if we had a radio, we'd play that. So what about Nas now? See Blue?
well I got on Akasha, and
You got
was
on the
posting-
couch, Akasha.
was posting on there, and it actually had those delays that First Again was talking about. I'd make a post, and then I'd watch a little timer spinning around, waiting for my post to be accepted by the blockchain.
Well, see, guys, there you have it. Stop bitching because everyone else has to wait at least a minute to post their shit, where our shit is instant. You know what I mean? You guys heard it here first. I mean, like
3 seconds.
The fuck, 21. What the fuck is your problem? I was just trying to say that it was instant fast, and here you go saying 3 seconds. Like, yeah, maybe there is a delay.
I just want you to get an accurate representation of our.
We're not accurate around here. That's not we're not accurate at all.
Yeah,
I mean,
Bitcoin transactions are free. Remember?
Okay, niche.
No, Bitcoin transactions are not free. They cost
you said they were free.
You said they were free. They were
You said
zero.
they were low transaction fees.
No, that's on the MasterCard. They don't charge you a deposit fee if you use Bitcoin. They will charge a deposit fee if you send money from your bank account to your MasterCard or from your other payment providers at OKPay or something else. They have fees on everything. Like everybody has a fee, but not with Bitcoin. So if you want one, MasterCard
Hold
or
on, first again.
steamstreet.com.
But every Bitcoin transaction still has a fee.
Mughat, are you here? Mr. Wang, hey, what's up, Mr. Wang? Mughat, are you here? You present?
Hey, Mr. Wang.
Nice. I thought Mughat was here. I was going to ask him a very important question since he's in the conversation. Wait. I guess this question's going to go to Richard Krill. What's the value of a blowjob?
I agree with inertia.
Okay, Mr. Wang. Value of a blowjob.
I came in this conversation at the wrong time.
Okay, Mughat. Value of a blowjob.
I get the feeling Mughat's going to have an opinion on this, actually.
Well, no one else has.
I think he will take the high road and just say quiet.
I would say 30 seconds well spent. That's my answer.
Oh, snap. That's a really good one, then.
He would call you a parasite.
What's up, Mental? One of my favorite people. How you doing, man?
So Lunch, do you lick frogs?
Well, I used to lick toads. It was kind of like taking acid.
Yeah, licking toads. Wow, man, look at the world. It's so pretty colors.
Oh, man. Mr. Wang, what is your favorite cryptocurrency?
Interesting question. I'm a little too new to the crypto world to have a favorite. I'm still learning them all. But I mean, I guess I got to be biased about it at the moment because I'm very successful on it right now, and I'll go ahead and say Steam.
So you just said you're successful. Uh-oh, we got a baller. Watch out. What are your trading tips, man? What are your trading tips? Let us know.
I don't have trading tips. I'm not I'm not into it like that. I guess I'm just a content creator, but I'm learning it. It is my intention to get up there.
Okay, you should have been here earlier. We just learned so much.
So much. It was crazy.
Well, you've got to get the right term though too, because you got the hodl, HODLE, isn't it, or HODL?
What is this guy talking about?
What? Huddle?
Yeah.
What's a huddle?
To hodl, to hold a coin. I like that. I'd never heard it before I came into cryptocurrency, but
instead of huddle?
I am
a bunch of frog lickers got together and said, "Oh gosh, we don't want to do hold. Let's just say hodl." Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So what's now the discriminatory talk against frog lickers?
Sounds like an enlightening term. Huddle. Yeah, I'm
That sounds like it was just like
It's
a
pronounced
typo
hold.
and it stuck.
Haven't
Yeah,
heard of
no,
it.
it's
That's exactly what it
pronounced
was.
hold.
All right, I want to ask you guys a serious question real quick. I'm going to drop a bombshell on you.
Is
Would
it
you guys?
another blowjob question?
Oh no, that was pretty simple around here. What do you guys think about flagging people?
Love it.
Bum 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum. Mental was the
All
first
right.
one to step up.
We want to know how it makes you feel. How do you feel after you flag someone?
Well, let me ask you guys this: would you flag yourself?
Yes.
Have you flagged yourself, guys?
I would have no feels if I flagged myself. When I get flagged, I feel violated.
So let me ask you: when's the last time you flagged off? You know, just by yourself, just whipped out the flag and flagged it off.
I get no satisfaction from flagging off myself. Actually, I had a lot of flags on me one time, and eventually I just thought, I managed to ignore it, which I thought was good.
So you pretty much saying you got a face full of flags, and it was great. 2121. How do you feel about flagging? Nice, Mr. Wayne.
I think flagging is I don't know, it triggers a lot of people, man. I don't know if
Well,
that's
let me
good or
ask you this:
bad.
how big is your flag, and are you willing to use it on people?
He's got a big flag. Oh, I don't speak from experience.
Would you let Mr. Wang flag you?
Is that a question to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It depends.
Mr. Wang, would you, flag 2121?
And it also depends too. I think we'd have to get to know each other a little better before we start flagging off each other.
Yeah. What he's wearing first, so.
All right, so
And,
a little bit more serious, I guess. Do you guys think me and Beans have been conversing, and we think that the flag should be used solely for the purpose of reassessing the value of a post and not trying to be a douchebag? Correct me if I'm wrong, Beans.
Right. It's literally what it does. You use it for what it does.
Now, what do you guys think about that? And just kind of chime in and go one after another.
Well, let's face it, man. Nobody loves to get flagged. When we
I take
everyone
it.
on here.
I flagged myself and felt good.
Okay. So, I don't know if everyone's been flagged at least once on a platform. If you haven't, you should, because just let us know and we'll make that happen for you. But
he's like the flag hitman squad.
It doesn't. It's not a good feeling, and I kind of just I don't like the feeling, even though it doesn't hurt you anyway most of the time.
Well, what's it feel like when you get flagged? What's it feel like on the inside when the flag just penetrates your emotions and fills you up on the inside?
I feel dirty, man.
Misunderstood. I feel misunderstood.
First again, how do you feel?
About what?
Have you ever flagged? Well, you're a Viking, so I know you do a lot of flagging. How do you feel when you just give someone the stiff flag, huh?
It's not something that I try to do more often than needed.
I saw a guy yesterday send money to somebody for flagging him.
That's also called prostitution. And what do you feel about flagging? God damn it, he's so on point. It's like you're speaking to my soul.
I think some people like it. I think it's like S&M or something. People are kind of into it.
Richard Krill, your views on flagging, sir?
Actually, I was thinking about writing a post about this. I've got a lot to say about flagging, but basically I think it's good that there's several whales, at least, as compared to one owner of the company that can shut down or take away value from a user. I think it's a pretty good system, but it could also be improved a little bit.
Do you approve of whales touching the flags of other whales in public?
Yeah, I mean, I think flagging off is about as valuable as a blowjob.
Good point.
There we go. Our other question answered.
Mughat, are you there yet? No? Well, all right. We'll keep trying. We'll keep calling him.
He says no in chat.
No, I am not here.
Oh my god, I'm not even looking at chat. That's crazy. All right,
Mental,
so
you give me something to flag, and I will flag you just the way you like it.
Do you like to get flagged slow or fast?
I mean,
I like a good flagging.
I like to get flagged from behind, so I can't see it coming. Just saying. I mean, all right, I can recover from that back end joke. Back doors closed now. All right, so Instructor 2121, please explain to us about tokens and what is a token exactly?
Okay, yeah, that's a nice pivot right here, man. Token.
Well,
You
pivot
mentioned.
is usually used.
Are we being serious? Or are you getting ready to crack a good joke?
Well,
While
you
we get
use
started?
the word
I
pivot, so
see
I
it
was
coming.
definitely going to say, from behind, pivoting. That clearly has a chemical reaction to just say, fuckery, but I'm not. I'm going to get serious and let's talk about those tokens because this is the good part.
Donuts.
Trail, bitches.
Yeah. Okay. So we tokens have started to become introduced, and we got several more that are coming up here shortly. When we say tokens, we're primarily talking about BitShares user issued assets, which are tokens we can create on the Open Ledger platform, BitShares Open Ledger platform. So, and you can
Now, well,
create
let me
these.
stop you real quick. How do you create one? And is it hard?
No, it's very simple. It probably takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. Not even that long. The critical part is getting the information you want to go in there because it's will be brand new information. The parameters will be new for everyone. So you have to go into the help section and look it up, or find someone who can assist you with getting it set up. But it's fairly simple. The cost of it is, I think right now, a little over 7,000 bit shares, which is about around $30 maybe. So it does cost a little bit, but it's $30, man. You can have your own coin. So fairly easy to set up.
Now, what inspired you to set up your own coin? And then Beans, you can go after that.
Yeah. So when I started Steam Trail back in September, this was always a task to keep users engaged and participating in the project. So I was thinking, well, I can incentivize, but incentivization is going to take some liquor rewards from Steam to make that happen. And I did kick around the user issued asset, creating our own token for some time, but I didn't have the tools, and even to this day, I don't have the tools. But I still decided to create it because I wanted to add an extra level of incentives, one, and two, leverage, that we can leverage the coin to provide the incentives and also create a market that we can, if you go and look, once you create this token, you now have trading pairs on a lot of different other coins, right? Bitcoin, Steam, BitShares, Golos. You have those trading pairs there, so you can create your own market, which is, really cool because now you actually have a coin that you can, get some market value, some liquidity towards that, and that's what we've been able to do since December 21st. Is since we released it on December 21st, is provide some liquidity to the market. And now the tokens aren't worth zero anymore. They're actually worth, to this day, I think we can get, for like 80 Trill tokens is what the voters get every day, is equivalent to 1 to 2 Steam a day.
So you're
And
telling me your people get paid right now, 2 Steam a day?
Yeah.
the voters do, yes. As far as it's all based on market value, right? And what coin they're trying to trade the trail with. But in this case here with Steam, that's 1 to 2 Steam a day. And if you put that in perspective to new users and minnows that have maybe 40 Steam power.
Well, see, now I got a question. Now I got a question. If normal people are making 2 Steam a day, how much are you making a day?
I make exactly what they make. I don't have any other advantages than what they have. I vote, I curate, I do everything that they have the advantage to take part in, right? So there's no special treatment on my end.
Richard Krill, I actually heard different. I heard 21's getting a nice cut. What do you think about that?
Yeah, right. Nah, it's a pretty awesome deal. Instructor 12121, I think, is doing something really awesome with Steam Trail. I think it's going to really help grow the categories and help with this problem of retention and stuff that we have.
Now, you were talking about that you got your Beans. Go ahead first.
I just have one question. If I was to make the Beans coin and I didn't want to give away any of it for free, I just kept it for myself. In fact, I don't want to sell it. I don't want to sell a coin for less than like $1 million. Does that make me a multimillionaire?
Yes, in your own mind it does. So I mean, that's the worth you've got, value you have placed on it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's the value that everyone else has placed on it, right? So if you want to be a millionaire, Beans, you go right ahead. You can do that. I support.
Thank you.
That was beautiful. Oh wow, that was touching, guys.
Really
Hold
nice
on.
of you.
All right, so sorry about that. Richard Krill, you're in here and you were talking about getting your first Steam Trail token. Tell us about that experience.
Yeah, it was cool.
Well, that's bullshit. You better tell us something better than that.
I'm sorry. No,
Tell us your
no,
feelings.
fuck that. He's fired. Get the fuck out of here, man. When I got my first Steam Trail token, I was like, oh, fuck yeah, bro. Woo, woo. I clicked the link and shit. Didn't know what to do with it, but I still felt like a fucking champion. And for that, thank you, 2121.
Awesome story, man. Awesome.
Way better than Richard Krill's shitty ass story. See, man, you had the four and you just
Very,
fucked it up.
very motivational, inspiring. Very inspired.
Thank you. Richard Krill, would you like to try again?
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Richard Krill.
Oh, Mr. Wang, you're a really good actor because you had me going, bro. I was like, oh, Mr. Wang, I need a Grammy for this, huh? Now, first again, are you there, sir?
Yes, I am.
Can you explain to us what the fuck a witness is? Because I hear that term, witness, and I'm only used to CSI witness, like, the person you got to kill so they don't snitch on you, so you don't go to jail. But for those of us, who don't know any kind of fucking witness term, what is that?
Well, a witness is a miner that you know, and he solves complicated mathematical blocks, sign transactions, and make it so that when you click that post button or upvote button, that back end mathematics there happens. Very complex stuff, but it looks very easy on the front end.
So
that is the witness that do that.
Do we have any other witnesses in the room right now?
Yes.
If you're a witness, we got first akin. Who else is a witness in here?
Hey.
Mental, you're a witness. Anyone else?
Inertia,
I think
are you not a
instructors.
witness?
Yeah, I'm a witness as well.
All right, cool. So that's like what, 1, 2.
I
Can you do the math?
I have a question for witnesses. How much do you how when you get into the top 20, is it you actually get rewards for being a witness? What is the size of those rewards?
Oh my god, you're getting to like the personal
It's
pockets.
The top
Open your wallet. Sorry, go on, instructor.
Yeah, I was gonna say it depends on where you're at in the queue outside of the top 19. The higher you are, the more you get, more blocks you get basically, and for each block you'll receive 1 steam. So the top 19 are, I believe it's still around 1,300 plus or so a day, 1,300 steam per day. I know there was talk in the last hard fork, which is our software upgrades for the witnesses and for the platform, well, basically for the platform, that they were going to change that up a little bit. So maybe Fierce can give a little bit more info on that, if they actually were seeing any changes, because I know I haven't seen a lot in the top 19 as far as them going 1,300 plus steam per day. So. But right now, I think Fierce makes more steam per day than I do, because he's higher ranked than I am in the queue. So, I think
So, are you guys willing to fight to the death for witness rank here?
Yes.
Like Dragon Ball Z, right? Like, so who's Goku? All right, Fair-Skin, you're Goku. 2121, you're Piccolo. Sensei TK, you're Dende. Or no, you're Krillin.
Get
You're good.
fucked.
All right, Richard. Oh my
Sensei
god.
TK is Mushy Willie.
I don't even know who Mushy Willie is. Oh my goodness.
No, that guy was talking about swinging mushrooms around on his balls.
That's
nice.
That's very interesting. Now, is it hard being a witness? Like, does it require a lot of attention, or is it kind of easy? You just let your computer sit on the side and work like a slave off the black market?
A lot of
How do you sign the blocks? Do you use like a pen?
crayon.
That's awesome.
Crayons, okay. I can do crayon.
So, does this mean that you guys actually work for Steemit that you're doing this, or are you guys just like, how does that work?
Just work with the blockchain.
Yeah, we work for you guys. We provide the security of the network, also these price feeds, like the prices you see on the internal market. You see that stuff in there. So
can I quote you saying that you work for us?
Absolutely, man. I always work for you guys.
All right, well, I need a pay increase, and that should come out of your pay. Can I make that happen?
Yeah, man. Come join us on Steam Chair. We'll make that happen, dude.
Oh yeah, you see how he got me because he knows I can't figure that shit out. Good one, 21.
They are like the Jedi Council.
That was a good one. That was a good idea.
The top 19 the top 19 witnesses are like the Jedi Council.
Yes, that's right. I'm not even a Padawan yet. I was thinking of getting my witness all set up, but yeah.
How do you set up a witness even? Like, how do you go about that?
Well, you see, it's like building a lightsaber.
Yeah, so I mean, it takes some technical know-how. You need to know a little bit about what you're doing, right? And there's lots of guides out there.
If I can program a VCR, can I become a witness?
No.
Probably not. But you can read, right? So that's a plus. So
Can you read?
Yeah.
Are you assuming something here? Are you assuming that I'm just not audio? I can hear.
If you can program a VCR, then you can work a server.
Yeah, you can figure that out. Figure it out. It's easy stuff, man.
Because I mean, don't you just press play on the server and then it does its thing, and then you press stop when you want it to stop?
Yeah, once it's all set up, you could do that. That's no problem.
See,
you miss a few blocks possibly, but you could do that once it's all set up.
What is a block exactly? When you refer to a block, what do you like? What is that?
That's how we mentioned the 3-second transactions we have on the blockchain. That's the block. Every 3 seconds, there's a block produced.
Where do they go if you miss them?
They'll go to the next person in the queue.
Oh, they go to hell.
Yeah, they go through hell. If you miss one, the other witnesses let you know. So if you miss one, okay, but if you miss more than one, you're probably in bad shape. You might start getting a lot of unvotes from the other witnesses who are punishing you for not being reliable.
Wait, you can get punished as a witness?
Yes.
You guys spank each other up there? What's going on with that?
Worse than spanking. It's worse than spanking.
Now they have pyres and pitchforks.
So you guys can vote on each other, and then I'm sure that outside people can then vote on witnesses, right?
Yeah.
Everybody votes on witnesses, but also you can see that a lot of the top witnesses are, they have a lot of steam power, right? I don't even want to say this because it's going to go into another discussion, but invest actually. So
wait, invest. That's a great word you said there, buddy.
Yeah, I started. I didn't bring that up.
So
but everybody has a vote, and some of the other whales can unvote you, and then you lose those votes and you drop down in the queue. That's how it happens.
Now, what would sanction you to lose votes? Like what? I mean, they just don't like you. They, or like what would make another witness say, "Hey, fuck you"?
What makes you even vote for a witness?
You would want to know that witness is going to be reliable because we get a lot of our price feeds from there. So, we want witnesses to be engaged, not just get it set up and leave and start missing blocks. If you start missing blocks, you're not reliable. So we don't want you to be real high in the queue because that means you're missing, more blocks. So it's just one of those things.
Here's my next
Reliability
question.
is a big thing.
First akin, how do you know when somebody's missed a block? Is it like a little notification that comes up to the rest of the witnesses?
Yes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
say it like that.
Yeah, or a direct message from a well that's supporting you. Say, hey, dude, you need to get your stuff together. I'm going to unvote you. So you can kind of make it happen.
Here you can see
Right.
it.
So I'm noticing there's a lot of politics around witnessing. So I mean, if you have a witness who like is say a religion that you disagree with, is there any kind of voting in that regard? Like you don't want Steam to become this religious sort of platform.
And on to add to that, if you guys flag someone that doesn't like you, is there a witness protection program?
Of course.
No.
I mean, this is to anyone who's a witness out here. Even if you're not a witness, even if you're just a nobody, Mr. Wang, what do you feel about witnesses if you're a witness?
I like how he said, "Wonder even if you're a Mr. Nobody," and then he goes, "Mr. Wang." I'd be taking offense, Mr. Wang. You're more.
The witnesses also decide what blockchain to run.
So you guys are like a big group of Power Rangers that just hate on each other to get to number one then?
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
So you get to decide if we get this hard fork through.
Yes.
So then we can
Where
say
do we stand there?
What?
Where do we stand there?
Well, we decide who gets to decide. So basically, they're like proxy votes. We vote
how
on
do
them
we
to vote
decide?
for us.
You
But
vote
how
for
do
the
we
witnesses.
decide
We
who
don't
gets to decide if we don't know what they're going to decide?
Don't
Well,
change
that's
the block.
why you use your votes properly. You
Well, it
vote
sounds like you
on
guys
the
got
right
some
witnesses.
power. Who decided on a fucking roadmap that came out? Which one of you witnesses did that?
That's Dan.
Yeah, it was
That
all
was
sneak
Steam
there.
Inc. That's not the witnesses.
What? Who? Sneak? Are you sneak dissing me against? Who's that?
Yeah, they said Steam and Inc. I mean, we represent the Steam, the blockchain. The witnesses do. We're not part of Steam and
gotcha.
Inc.
So how do you guys get paid? You guys get paid in Steam then?
Or Steam Power?
Steam Power.
Power.
Prostitutions? Nobody accepts prostitutes as a form of payment for their blockchain contributions?
We are paid in horse.
Thank you. Finally, someone accepts the real currency that's not going to fluctuate, but only make you feel good at the end of the day. God bless America. Moving on. Some closing thoughts on what you should do if you're just getting into the crypto world. You got some money to throw around, and actually, how much should one throw around when they're beginning to experiment with cryptocurrency and trading? Like, what's a fair amount? I know first again said $5,000, but for some of us who haven't sucked cock for the last 5 years, what's a good number?
$200.
One at a time?
200.
20K.
Anisha?
20K?
200 is pretty good, actually. Yeah.
For a beginner?
20K is too much to lose.
Yeah.
Depends on how stupid you are.
Because you will lose first year.
What about you,
Everybody's
Anisha?
stupid.
See, with $200, you can sit $200 in a checking account and get nothing except fees, or you could get $200 and put it on a crypto exchange and maybe hodl, maybe trade, and you'll earn, more than you would having it in a bank.
You could put 10K on a shit coin and then sell it for 10 minutes later and make a profit.
Nice. Mr. Wang, the question here is, if you had $200, what would you do with it?
Blow.
Pay my bills.
I mean,
Okay.
come on, Mr. Wang has never seen $200 in his entire life.
Well, how would you turn paying your bills into making a profit in the cryptocurrency scene? Mr. Wang.
Okay, yeah, see, I missed that entire discussion.
Put it all on black.
All right, here, let's say you have $200 and you're going to invest in the cryptocurrency world. where would
Do
you
you
go?
put your money on all the
Alpha
horses
Bay.
or on the 50 to 1?
I think I
Hello.
take a good shirt.
You
Go to
rarely
Alpha
have an
Bay.
answer, Mr. Wing. You rarely have an answer. I'm starting to question your credentials here. You said you were a stock trader, investor, day trader, guy type, but I'm starting to think you're an actor. I don't know.
I think I'm a day trader. I don't know.
Oh man, love you guys.
Nah,
All
y'all
right,
caught me
so
right when I'm at the gym right now. That's why. So
It's what we call a cis male trader.
wait, you're at the gym right now, Mr. Wing?
yes, sir.
Are you creepily looking at women?
Nah.
Are you working hard? Are you sweating right now?
I'll be there in a second.
Can you tell us exactly what you're going through?
Just warming up the body. On the elliptical right now for maybe about 25 minutes.
That is hot. That's so hot. And what do you think about flagging?
Real flagging, or you talking about flagging? I'm talking about earlier.
Do you flag in the shower?
Oh yeah, actually I take showers. I take like maybe 3 or 4 extra showers sometimes just so I can.
So when somebody gives you a stiff flag, what do you do?
Say it again.
When somebody gives you a stiff flag out of nowhere, what do you do about that?
Getting right back.
Great. That's wonderful. And there you guys have it, Mr. Wing at the gym. Now we're closing this up. And with the close, just give your little last piece of advice to the minnows out there that are going to start trading. We'll start with First Skin, down to Inertia, 2121, Mental, Mr. Wing, and going so forth all the way down. First Skin, you have the floor. And please, when you're done speaking, say donuts.
I'm going to speak about
A piece of advice, little couple sentences to the first-time trader out there.
Don't do it.
Be good to everybody on the way up, because you're going to meet all of them on the way down.
Okay, now you got to say donuts.
Yeah, that.
We can't move on, Fair Sticker, until you say donuts.
Oh, donuts.
Great, thank you. All right, Inertia, you're up.
I like the opera very much. Everything but the music. Donuts.
21, you're up.
Advice to minnows: come join us on Steam Trail, earn you some trail tokens,
Whoa,
and
whoa,
practice trading on Open Ledger.
self-advertising? You didn't pay me for that shit, man. Come on.
That's my advice, dude.
You didn't pay him for that shit.
You want to learn to trade? Come and curate instead.
No, but you can trade your trail tokens.
Nah, I'm
That's
messing
true.
around.
That's
Go ahead,
true.
21.
Doesn't cost you anything to learn how to trade if you.
You're a very
approach it
good
that way.
opportunist, Instructor 21.
All right, Mental.
Who's next? Mental?
I like pancakes.
Beautiful. Mr. Wang?
Yeah, listen to the big guys, the ones that really have a lot to say and have a good following. Not saying follow their order, but learn from them. Keep your eyes open, keep your head open, keep your ears open, and learn that shit, man. Just learn it.
And work hard, you know? Be a hero like Mr. Wang.
What about making it in Hollywood?
That's a whole other story, man. That's a commitment.
Is it true that you have to suck
Sacrifice.
cock to make it in Hollywood?
Yes.
You know what? Just we'll leave it at your laughter, Mr. Wang. Richard Krill, what is your last advice about cryptocurrency?
Yeah, I would say don't throw any money at it, but look into it and check it out. What I have in altcoins is just from what I earned from Steam, and what I've done on Poloniex has actually done okay. But if you have $200 to spend, I would buy some weed.
So what you're saying is everybody should just come on Steam it and steam away.
And go buy pot.
Yeah.
Definitely. Steam on donuts.
Right,
We still have
Blue.
to find out what Sensei TK is going to have for breakfast.
That's true. And C Blue, what is your lasting piece of advice?
Well, I'd take Richard Krill's advice if I didn't live in Indiana where it'd be a felony. If I was in Colorado, it'd be okay. But I'd advise minnows to dive in head first into the trading and take some dollars, but to find out the information about every coin that they invest in to see what it's all about, because it's all about information, and getting that information is a great way of understanding how the whole thing works.
Didn't we just give them all the information?
Who's giving the information?
Aren't you going to write a book?
We just did a whole podcast.
I can't write a post over 3 paragraphs at the moment. I can't see how I can write a book.
Sensei TK, your closing thoughts on the crypto?
That Steam's about to go through the roof in the next 3 months.
Great. That's a great advice. I just want to say thank you for that one broker tip down there, guys. Check out onebroker.uk. If you haven't, you suck. Thank you to our sponsors, Steam Trail, Thirsty Records, Mr. Wing Studios. Am I missing anyone, Beans?
Osnog. Thank you.
First Again Records. The Broadway musical of First Again's coming out soon. Check it out. It's going to be in stores. Hot ass album. Gonzo. Hi, Gonzo.
And I just released the Thirsty Entertainment white paper. If anybody's interested, have a read.
Check out that Thirsty white paper, man. I mean, it's probably fucking long and tedious and fucking. I mean, just check it out.
15 pages. It's not that long.
Nice. I like that. All right. Well, it's not too long. Check out Thirsty Records. Check out Steam Trail. Check out C Blue. I don't know what the fuck he does. He curates. That's what he does. Check out Mr. Wang's videos, and always vote for Witness. This is Sir Lunch, the host.
And this has been Beans. Trade responsibly, and thanks, everyone.